Banning first is going to be our bad. First attacker off the board. I wouldn't be too surprised if it's a Thatcher or a Hibana ban, just given the fact that Thatcher is pretty much been a common ban so far in Oregon. And right away, we're actually seeing a Capitao get banned out. Normally, we would normally see Gurmy on Capitao, so those smoke bolts will no longer be of use. They'll have to be tossed in. So a pretty rare ban, but that could potentially be a target ban at Gurmy, and right away, both Capitao and Thatcher will be off the board.
Yeah, I mean, those aren't really that surprising bans. The Capitao is an interesting ban, but it does make a lot of sense on an Oregon take, especially if Mirror doesn't get banned out here.
So first defender will be off the board momentarily. That'll be Maestro. With Thatcher off the board, our bad needs to ban Kaed. Otherwise, it's just going to be all defense all game, and we could potentially see a draw. But despite the fact that how Organized Chaos has been playing so far, their adaptation hasn't been too bad. Well, it wouldn't be too surprising to me if we saw Kaed, but actually Mira is going to get banned. So with our bad starting off on defense, this is going to be really interesting to see how our bad manages to take the first 6 rounds.
So the only time that our bad has played Oregon in CL this season was against Tune Squad, and it was 7-2 to Tune. They banned Hibana and Mirror, so it's not, you know, out there for them to ban Mirror here. It definitely makes sense for them to ban Mirror, because it does start to push it into like an attacker-sided thing. But with a Thatcher ban, it does push it into defender-sided. So I mean, we see Oregon be a little bit 50-50. We did see that Sonics versus Tune Squad was a lot closer than you really would have expected it to be. Although I feel like Sonics had some really weird weird attacks. They had some really, really solid defenses. But we are going to see a Kid Storm. Storm's been whole defense coming out to start with from our bad. What do you think? What do you think? If you're our bad right now, close your eyes. Imagine you are our bad.
Huh?
You're the whole team. It's just you, right?
Yeah,
what are you thinking going into this matchup?
Going into this match, I think being as unpredictable as possible would probably work. But, you know, the adaptation factor has been really strong for Organized Chaos, and, you know, it speaks it. Mostly just due to the fact that they haven't lost a game so far throughout this matchup. But going upstairs to the first, to the dorms actually, with an impact nade rotating there. This is something that we saw in the invitational qualifiers with Rise, where they had a mute playing around a shotgun, but Gurmy gonna be droning out the Jaeger of Carnage. Depending on how this works out, I don't know if Carnage is known that he's spotted out, so we'll see how this plays on out with Gurmy cutting off the rotation, playing the pixel spot.
Yeah. So here's what I'm thinking, right? Is that Organized Chaos are just like they're doing their default strat, right? They're just pushing in where they can take control of. They're going for the big tower take, and then Carnage is just going to sprint all the way out here. What is this man doing right now? Hello? Carnage runs all the way out. He doesn't go down for it. It's not unsuccessful, but it's not really that successful. He just runs all the way out. Construction. People are just peeking what they can and getting as aggressive as they can. But wow, that was a risky maneuver from Carnage.
I don't know what to say about that other than it could have ended really badly, and we probably would have had one of the worst runouts in the entire competitive scene history. But you know, it kind of works out, kind of doesn't. Carnage is able to escape with his life, and is also not able to find any damage whatsoever. Meanwhile, Kali will be lit up to about 25 HP now because of the new reset factor. Can't really reset to 25 to 20 to 50 HP. Jeez.
Okay, so moving through now, we are still gonna see a lot of shots go down, but no one goes down with them just yet. But there we go, Beastly with a great peek comes out. He takes down Fultz, but Merc with his Claymore is gonna refresh onto Carnage. Just getting very aggressive for his time right now. Will find Beastly, and now it's a 4v3, 3v3 now as Kali finds one onto Gurmy. And now it's not looking too good all of a sudden for our bad, especially. Oh, picks Kali on the attic rotation. That is not good at all for him. Smoke's still available for Art, of course, as we do push through. Tuffy still holding down where he can. Echo holding down to the top of White Stairs. They have plenty of information. Blow peek coming out from Euphoria, but no, through the mattress. He's going to go down. It's all down to Tuffy now. Euphoria is down, but not out just yet. Art with the PMM, trying to peek around where he can. Oasis moving through onto this double window, but it's really all down to Tuffy right now to see if he can get the picks where he can. No one's trying to push it just yet. But there we go. Thermite goes in, goes to the pre-fires. There goes Tuffy. Oasis with a double kill in the end there. Tuffy and Euphoria both going down to the 5-5-6. And Organized Chaos will take their very first Oregon.
Organized Chaos off to a really great start, despite the fact that they were pretty tested with Volt being the first one off the board. I think it was for Organized Chaos. It managed to come down to a 1v3 if I'm not mistaken, so a bit of an improvement from our bad, but not the result they were looking for. Managed to be a 3v3 all the way through up until the final 30 seconds, and for the second bomb side we'll be moving downstairs into Laundry and Supply. The Maverick coming out from Garmy this time, since there's no Capital on the board. The only smoke operator we'll be having is just Art on glass, so Art needs to stay alive in order for this push to work, since he's the only operator with smokes to work with for Organized Chaos.
So, moving through into round number 2. We are gonna see how everyone is gonna set up this one. You guys can't see right now, because our cams aren't up, but Chris is doing his jig. He's getting ready. He's warming up to cast it. What do you think of this basement defense?
This basement defense, considering that there's no Kaid being used. Was he banned? I don't think he was banned, right? Was Kaid banned?
No.
No? Okay, so it's really interesting that there's no Kaid coming out for our bad when he's an absolutely strong operator to work with, especially in this hatch. On this hatch, yeah, it was Maestro Mirror banned. So, no Kaid coming out is a bit interesting, but it also could just be that our bad hasn't really practiced with him. So, we'll see how they manage to work with this round.
So, we will move into round number 2. I don't know, BC lagging a little bit, but drones are going to go through into T3. And again, looks like a big tower take is going to come out from Organized Chaos. Let's see what we can do. BC going to try and make his rotation. Loading new magazine! Like, this is a very kind of reserved strategy coming out, which makes sense with the Mute and the Thatcher Band coming down. But kind of what I was talking about during the Sonics game as well is the Maverick usage from Toon Squad was just so good at allowing them to play around this basement defense so well. And like adaptability, right? Because now it doesn't force them to go for a backside take simply because of that Thatcher Band. So Carnage can be playing around into Kid's domes to see what he can do. Still just holding it down. Flammers are going to go down, but oh my god! Beautiful wallbang coming out from Carnage. Is going to take him down low enough where Kali can finish off Merc. Now it's a 4v5. Great game sense.
Really great game sense and teamwork, especially coming out from both Kali and Carnage. Taking down Merc, one of the breakout players for Organized Chaos in the first half of the round. That speaks a lot of good stuff. Carnage takes down Art. That's the glass down. No more smokes. And the sniper is fallen. The hunter. So, 3 members of Organized Chaos now. This is really bad. But oh, wait, is this the team kill on the Fultz? How does he let that happen? Organized Chaos is actually starting to go for the plants now. Oasis is second guessing himself. Gurmy finds one. Carnage is going to fall. But Kali is there to swing around. And this is looking really bad now for Organized Chaos. Gurmy will have to rethink his position. Hello? Kali? Not being awoken is going to fall to Gurmy above the hatch inside a meeting. 3v1 now as Gurmy progresses his way onto the site. Diffuser's on the other side of the bomb. Gurmy doesn't have a whole lot of time to work with. He'll grab that diffuser. Start to go for the plants. He'll be choked out. Moving on through. He'll have to be forced out to the box. He's crouch walking around. Beastly's there to find the frag. Gurmy will fall and our bad wins out round number 2. And they'll be able to put themselves on the board.
Looks like we are going to have a free host as BC's going to be lagging out quite a lot. I was just waiting for an admin decision on that one. But yeah, That was not looking too good whatsoever. Um, there was like a really good roam game coming out from Our Bad. Like really aggressive roam game coming out from there. Great game sense coming out from across from them. Technical issues, but we are now back. Rehost is completed. I'm Sternab, this is Uzumaki. We're back into Organized Chaos versus Our Bad. It's 1-1 so far, with a basement defense successful for Our Bad, but a top floor attack being successful for Organized Chaos. But we are going to go to a Kids Dorms main hold defense yet again for Our Bad. Let's see exactly how they want to do this.
Yeah, it really just comes down to how the roamers are managing to stay alive, like you mentioned before. It really comes down to how the roam game also gets played out. So on a basement defense, it's not too uncommon to see a roamer being played out downstairs in the basement. But you know, sometimes you'll have that roamer being posted up on T3 playing on the watchtower. And Organized Chaos are a team that are used to doing tower takes, and if they manage to drone out that person playing on T3, they're pretty confident in their ability to be able to sort of flush out that roamer and get the frag on him. But the last time that we came here, we really didn't see that happening all that much. We did, however, see a really aggressive run out coming out from Carnage through the secret tunnel and almost taking down someone on the rappel. So
yeah, definitely. So clearly not many good window players today. We had Sonics. We'll see what the difference is as we do move into round number 3. Remember, no Capitao here. I feel like this is just going to make those last second executes very hard, and that's why we're seeing 4 smokes coming out from the attack, supported by the glass. Remember, no Maestro.
Grimmer will be on the Jackal this time around. The only two smoke operators coming around this time as well, so it'll be Jackal and Glass, but Carnage will relocate himself upstairs onto T3 with some support coming up from Euphoria inside a tower, so Our Bad manages to play this round out.
Yeah, we should still see how that does indeed go down. I'm looking at like this big tower take that Organized Chaos have been doing every single time. Without a Capitao, this definitely becomes a lot harder to Carnage out of here.
A minute already gone, and so far nothing has really happened yet. I think Tuffy's just waiting for a swing in on the north windows, which is what exactly is going to be happening. Jeremy doesn't play. If Tuffy plays this right, he can find himself with an early peek. Ooh, Jeremy's getting really close. I think if Tuffy were to scoot back just a little bit more, he can see the head.
Yeah, well, there we go. Euphoria is going to be holding down. And seeing what exactly is going down, but still no kill just yet. Carnage going to be playing to the top of the tower. Still not any kills going down just yet. Carnage really low in HP, but is going to get the ping. Gurmy's out of it. And that is not good. The swinging comes in, and Merc does find the kill onto Carnage. Out finds one to Euphoria, and now it's big tower control underway. This guy just swings in. What?
I think did they nerf Castle to where he can deny Glass from shooting through the barricade? I think that's right. Yeah, so unfortunately Art's going to waste some ammo on the barricade that can no longer be shot through. And a really great heads-up play coming out from, I think it was Merc that swung in, if I'm not mistaken, utilizing the flashbang. So Carnage was deafened upstairs on top of T3, and Merc getting super close to taking down Tuffy beneath inside a kitchen.
There we go. Merc is going to move all the way up. It's going to be Carly trying to contest him from the bottom of the white stairs. It's looking very close, but Merc is going to run away into the kitchen and push through Zulu instead. Carly's going to get caught with his pants down. Unfortunate. And now it's a 4v2 situation. Smokes are going to go out from Beastly in the last few seconds.
Art will also start to be smoking off the Master, or the Kid Storm. Might be hopping in, but always pushes on through, takes down Tuffy. Beastly and Merc are going to be trading each other out, and unfortunately for Our Bad, it'll be a very quick round in favor of Organized Chaos, and Organized Chaos will move on up 2-1.
beautiful from Organized Chaos there, as we do move it into round number 4. Yet another upstairs attack being successful from them. Yeah, I mean, things are actually going pretty well for our Badly in the early part of the round, especially the fact that Carnage is staying alive at T3 for so long. But then just so many kills start to come in, and Albad are caught out of position time and time again, until the point of where they've just lost their advantage altogether. There's a lot of like individual good game sense coming out from Organized Chaos members, but I mean, not to say that Albad haven't done themselves as well. We've definitely seen evidence of that, but we see another kid's Storm's main whole defense coming out from Albad. It'll be the third time we've seen it so far.
Yeah, we had some 6 picks coming out on both sides. We have a Vigil being traded out. I think it was for Valkyrie. This will be the third time. Okay. Unfortunately, Beastly and Cali will be set to below DHB. I think that was really poor timing coming out from Cali to utilize that impact nade. And things are already starting off very wrong right now for our bad, but for the third time they attempt to hold it, and I honestly don't know if they just don't have confidence in going to another bomb site. Of course, granted, you know, they're not able to move on down to the basement until after this round, considering that they want it in round number 2, but maybe, just maybe, if there's some kind of adaptation coming out for our bad, they'll be able to find themselves with the round win on this 4th round.
Definitely see it going down, and already Cali and Beastly are insanely lit up. How has that happened? This is not good at all. But moving further into round number 4, this heavy kind of like big tower hold that they're doing, I respect it because it's been a big tower clear pretty much every single round from OC. But the way in which Albad has been trying to hold against it has been so overly aggressive so many times, and now you're dedicating quite a lot to it. We see Cali, Euphoria, and Carnage all kind of over there.
So first 40 seconds have been burned away. Euphoria most likely going to be getting droned out. Gurmy on Repel, not exactly if Tuffy's going to be peeking out towards the Repel, but if he were to move over a bit more to the left and more farther back exactly in that position, Gurmy swings in. Actually, Cali's going to take down Gurmy. He'll instantly get traded out by Oasis. So this is looking really good now for our bad, considering that Gurmy's off the board and off of the Repel.
There we go. Aren't going to be holding down onto Attic to see if they can do to catch anyone on the rotate out as Fultz make his way in here. And we do now have big tower control, looking pretty good for Organized Chaos. But oh, what an angle from Tuffy! Oasis is out of it, and that's already off Thermite off the board. That's horrific for OC as Merc just get one to Carnage, and Fultz moves all the way up to Satellite, takes down Beastly, takes down Euphoria, and it's all down to Tuffy in a 3v1 clutch situation. Merc on a slur of HP, however, as Tuffy's going to be holding on. But, I mean, this is very, very clutchable because he has control of the site. He has still everything set up for him. He doesn't have any impacts, however. He doesn't have a clear rotate, however. He does still have his castle barricade up on the highway, though. This could be potentially good for him. If he can get a pick early on here without... I mean, you're really going to find your 1v1s here if you want to try and clutch this out. He's still got plenty of time to work with. The time is on his side. There's no diffuser gone down yet, but drones are going to start coming out in force from Organized Chaos just to make sure that they're not in any dangerous situation. The peak is going to start to come out. He knows that someone is in Attic. The barbed wire gets destroyed on White Stairs, and Merc goes down. That's now a 2v1. A very, very clutchable situation for Tuffy now. As more drones come out, they know exactly where he is. He's going to go for reload. Smokes come out. The Glass tries to push all the way in. The plant goes down from Fultz. If he can deny the plant going down, if he can get the kill, but no! Oh, takes him down. Organized Chaos at round number 4. And their third consecutive attack on the Kid Storm's main hole.
Nice try and very great attempt by Tuffy. Unfortunately, not able to find the necessary shots needed to put Art down into the ground. Either way, I think if he lands the shots there onto Art, he doesn't have enough ammo to take down Fultz. Of course, the only one that you need is one bullet to the head, but in a tense situation like that, 9 times out of 10, it's probably not going to happen. And we move on with Organized Chaos taking 3 rounds in this first half. So, moving back downstairs is going to be in the laundry and supply room. Last time we were here, our bad managed to win it out, partially due to the fact that Carnage and Cali got 2 very early picks onto Merc and Gurmy. No, Art. Sorry, not Gurmy.
Yeah, definitely. But We'll see a laundry room and supply room defense coming down. This has been the only successful defense so far for our bad. And we'll see whose bad it is going to be indeed.
Nice play of words there, Sternhap.
I've been saving that one for a while.
Yeah, I wonder how long it took you to come up with that one.
Very complicated.
Very complicated. Yeah, but moving on to round number 5. This will be the second to last round for our bad. The second time that they'll be defending downstairs inside of laundry. So, depending on how it goes on here, a second round win given how it went down in round number 2. Although, the way things have been working out for Organized Chaos, it's not too surprising to see them go up to a 4-1 split at the end of this round.
Yes, definitely. So, backside isn't reinforced. It's kind of confusing just from the start. What is this lineup from the attack? This is so weird from them. Like, there's no hard punch, really. I can't understand this at all.
Yeah, there's no back rotates or no back reinforcements in the blue side of things, but either way, that's going to be Carnage getting droned out and instantly fragged out by Gurmy at the big window. Gurmy's drone will be spotting out Callie, who's completely unaware of his positioning. So with Callie getting fragged out here in the next coming seconds, most likely. Uh-oh.
Come on, Gurmy.
Really
Shoot him! Shoot him!
Oh,
Nah,
no.
he won't get it. Unfortunate. Callie gonna be trying to play it around onto the kids' dorms. Just holding down with the shotgun. Gurmy could potentially just open this up a little bit and see if he can get the frag, but no, he's not gonna see him! Oh, Callie still with a shotgun, takes down one, there goes Fultz! He could still get another. It's been opened up just a little bit for him. This is kind of a disaster for OC. It looks like they're going to try and track him and try and push him out that way. With the very interesting scope coming out there. A little bit of a spectator bug on his end, but oh no! Gurmy is going to try and peek out and not get the kill just yet. And Callie's still holding this down very, very successfully. He's doing a great job of holding down his kid's room. He's had a kill on the board already. Nitro goes out but doesn't find his mark. And there we go. Callie finally going to go down to Gurmy. It's unfortunate. OC do gain their advantage that they so desperately need, but they've lost their maverick.
That's a very important. That's a very impressive round coming out from Callie. Being able to burn out nearly 2 minutes of the attacker's time, takes down Fultz to the grave with him, one of the best players, if not the best player, in all of Challenger League. So a great job to Callie for burning out so much time despite losing Carnage off in the first minute. Things are starting to kind of wean off now for Organized Chaos.
Yeah, definitely. So, moving through into round number 5, further in, and it's 4v3. So we got the man advantage now for Organized Chaos, and Art is going to be able to push all the way through here, using those folks to his advantage, and smoking out all the way onto the hallway. The pre-fire is coming down from Euphoria, but doesn't find the kill just yet, and IQ is going to be able to take out the Echo drone. That goes to the pre-fires into the site. Pretty much the entire of Albad have evacuated into the other site. Merc will try and run down the diffuser. It looks like he should be able to get away with it, but the Echo drone is still available. It's going to get shot down, and Merc should be able to now complete his diffuser plant. If he can't quite get the C4 off, just misses it a little bit as Oasis takes him down. Merc takes down Beastly, and it's all into the hands of Euphoria. He does take down Oasis. Can't find another one, however, as Merc will trade it right on back. Organized Chaos will take round number 5, and they're looking very, very good with their first successful attack on the base.
Very great round coming out from Organized Chaos despite the setback that was all the way upstairs inside of kids' dorms. Just Callie really playing ring around the rosy with Gurmy ultimately falling with about a minute 15 left to play out. A very unfortunate effort, or unfortunate round to come out for Arbad. And they still had the Echo drones, but just Oasis being absolutely dominant on that IQ, taking down those Yokai drones, denying every kind of potential plant denial. Very great round and coordination to come out for Organized Chaos, and we'll be on the final round of defense for Arbad.
So, moving through onto yet another laundry defense coming through. As I mean, it's pretty much the same lineup coming out from Arbad, but not coming out from Organized Chaos. They decided to not bring the Maverick this time. They are bringing Merc on the Ash rather than the Nomad. Do you think they were expecting to go upstairs with this lineup? I think this is the kind of like the way we're taking the upsets, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure our Organized Chaos is expecting our bad to rotate back upstairs, but downstairs is the only bomb site that our bad has won, so it's not too surprising to see them go back down here. It really depends on the roam game coming out from Carnage and Cali. If Carnage is able to stay alive for more than 30 seconds to a minute, then they're being able to do their jobs. But if they manage to just only waste 1 minute upstairs, I think it'll all be for naught, considering how well Organized Chaos has been playing with this Nomad in hand. But oddly enough, there's not going to be a Nomad coming out for Organized Chaos, considering that they've been doing mostly just back pushes. So it'll be interesting to see how our bad manages to retaliate against Organized Chaos.
Gamma ready to activate.
Moving further through is no man advantage either way. We still see Kali get hold down onto Kid's room, as he was doing last time. I mean, like, he did really, really well here last time. I still can't understand why they haven't reinforced this wall next to where Euphoria is. Some people call it metal, just where the back mirror normally would be. They don't reinforce it, and I don't get it. It's such a critical area to try and hold down, and you can just like place an ADS there, and you can try and like play around that area quite well, even if you don't have a mirror.
Yeah, Merc's already situated himself now inside the red, and with the peek hole that's pretty tough to spot as a defender, I think Merc will find himself with a very nice reward should anyone from our bad peek on through. There's a minute 42 left to play out still, and Organized Chaos has already taken control of the back side on the bottom of tower.
Yeah, they have that tower control. As we said, they go for that tower push pretty much every single round so far, and it's been a pretty successful push for them indeed. So, Merc going to be trying to drone out onto the side, see if there's anyone around here to try and deny the plank going down. But if anything's been going so bad for our bad, it's been the plank denial. The Echo drone is situated here. IQ is going to be able to take it down, and the plank should be starting to come down from Oasis as Merc runs all the way through to the side. Beastly's out of it before he can the smokes. Merc with another kill. There goes one. There goes 3 kills from Merc, but instantly traded out. Kali and Euphoria both get kills on the board, and now it's all down to Kali. Art uses his knife and just slits Euphoria's throat, and Gurmy in the meeting hall is going to finish off Kali. It's going to be Organized Chaos to take round number 6, and they move into the second half with a 5-1 scoreline. Beautifully done from them so far.
Yeah, absolutely insane performance really coming out from Merc on that round, taking out 3 members of our bad. First he takes down Beastly, and then I think it was onto, no, it wasn't Euphoria, it was the Tuffy, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
He just bowls his way through the bomb site, takes down 3 with him before finally getting shut down, but the damage is already done. It's already a 2v4. Euphoria managed to find 2, and then he just managed to just leave it all up to Kali in a 1v3, but with Gurmy holding flank upstairs inside an attic, there's no way that Kali would be able to rotate on through without dying. So right now, Organized Chaos sitting at a 5-1 split. It wouldn't be too surprising to see them continue this momentum and win out the last 2 rounds.
I mean, when you get to that 5-1 split, most people would say it's game over at this point, because even if you pull off what is the impossible, right, and you win loads of rounds on the trot, and it just turns out to be super attack-sided, they're probably going to get at least 1 round here, somewhere.
Yeah.
And considering how dominant Organized Chaos have been throughout the season, and in this matchup in particular, I think that they should be able to find at least 1 round here and at least secure the draw. So I really don't see our bad winning this matchup. But you know, they could surprise me. You know, stranger things have happened in Rainbow Six Comp, so anything's possible.
Yeah, anything is possible. This is Rainbow Six Siege, and it's not over until it's over. So with the changing of the guards, we'll be switching over to the attack for our bad, while Organized Chaos will be moving on to defense. And like we mentioned before, Kaede not banned. Art on Kaede, this is pretty nice right now for Organized Chaos.
Yeah,
at least in terms of round count, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. It's still very, very early days in this particular round though, but we do see that big tower take is going to happen for our bad as well. I think a lot of teams have kind of perturbed this big tower take. We saw that basically from Shooting Squad and Sonics both went for big tower takes. Now we're seeing both teams in this matchup going for big tower takes as well. So the West Main take really isn't popular these days.
Yeah, I think it's also prevalent that, you know, the more that the meta just evolves constantly, the more you start to see teams kind of going for a bit of unorthodox roams, I guess you could say. Normally in the first early stages of a siege, throughout years 1 and 2, you wouldn't really see a whole lot of tower roams, like a 5-man on site. But just as the game progresses and as teams evolve and change things up, tower holds have actually been improving pretty well, or been pretty common. So with the Electroclaw on the match now, we'll see exactly if Carnage is able to defend it, but that's going to be Art on the other side of the wall on the first floor. I think he's just waiting for the prime moment. He's going to be moving on up. Carnage starts to take down this hatch. Minute 15 left to work with. Carnage blowing through 2 canisters already, but Tuffy's actually going to take himself out. He'll be instantly be traded out by his teammate onto Merc from Euphoria inside of the main lobby. Merc getting really aggressive. No reason, but this Yokai drone sitting inside of blue from Gurmy with Kali and Beastly. Which will not be flashed, but it's getting really aggressive. Be able to take down Kali, but can he find the frag? No! Beastly's there to take him down. He'll be able to save out his teammate's life. If the timing persists, if Oasis pushes on through, Toxic Bay is going to come out, but it'll be too late.
Yeah, that is really unlucky for Fultz, but yeah, he kind of misplayed that a little bit. But Oasis is there to gather it all back up, and he still has control of red. And we still have an Echo Drone backing him up as well, but Oasis is going to take so many hits here, but not going to go down. Oasis does take down Kali, but instantly traded out by Euphoria. Now it's a 2v3. Not looking too good for Organized Chaos in terms of manpower, but they still have loads of utility up on the board, and the time is on their side. 15 seconds left to go on the clock. Albad really has to try and make a push for it, and White peeks out with a Kaid and does take down Beast. It's now a 2v2, and they have to get into the side, but the Maverick can't find the kill. Art takes down 2. Can he find the 3rd? As Euphoria tries to run all the way into the site, Art doesn't have to peek him out. He'll just run out the clock, and Organized Chaos will put themselves on match point. Albad cannot win this game anymore.
But most that they can do is just tie it up at a 6-6 round count, but just given the way things have been happening, it's a bit the way that it's played out. Our bad started off pretty decent, but I think that Rehost just kind of messed them up, and Organized Chaos have just been absolutely popping off, firing on all cylinders, and they are currently sitting at a 6-1 split.
Yeah, that is true. Since the Rehost, we haven't seen Arbad win a single round on the trot yet. It can be a factor, but we were only 1-1 in, so I don't think it was that important. But, you know, it's definitely something to mention. Moving in, however, to a big tower defense, this is where Arbad can start to get their rounds on the board. But they're going to have to win 5 rounds in a row to bring this into a draw.
So, it's honestly a bit tough to say that Arbad can win out 4 rounds, but, you know, nothing's impossible. However, we have seen an absolutely dominable performance from Organized Chaos in the past on their tower defense on Oregon. I don't think they've managed to lose a single tower defense, if I'm not mistaken. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think based on what we've seen throughout the season so far from Oregon on Organized Chaos, I don't think they've lost a single tower defense.
Well, they haven't lost a single game, so
that's true. But this specific site, I don't think they've managed to lose it at all.
It's interesting they would go here, right? And they haven't brought an Echo or anything like that yet. Like, I'm fine with them holding it this way. It's just like, you have the Echo available. You have like a Valkyrie available as well. It seems like you would run those things. I remember when Vicious did this hold with the Valkyrie, and I don't know why, but Drip was jumping out every single window that he could find. And yeah, it wasn't going well, but Kali, beautiful pick. Merc just white peeking out. Is instantly punished for that. That is a massive pick as well, because that's TTU control basically instantly.
Yeah, no one's going to be able to climb up the ladder now without being shot from the Blackbeard. Oasis' position is in really bad spots. He'll be taking down about 50 HP. That was going to be Carnage on top of the roof over on the Master side. But Art will be on a solo roam over on the kitchen. while Gurmy and Fultz will be rotating on up. However, an adaptation will be coming on out, and Gurmy will go ahead and impact on the north side of the watchtower. But should this happen, should this be fruitful for Organized Chaos, they can catch anyone repelling on in. However, Art will fall to Tuffy, and things are starting to now improve for Organized Chaos. And Carnage.
Yeah, Carnage gets killed, Kali gets a kill, and it's all down to Fultz. This is not looking too good at all. Fultz trying to play around here, but yeah, this guy's just dead. Beastly takes him down, Fultz goes down, but Arbad take round about 8. Let's see if they can keep it up.
I think I need to stop talking because everything that I'm saying just ends up backfiring. I kept saying that I don't think Organized Chaos has lost tower defense, and what happens? They lose a tower defense. And then really great round overall from Arbad. If they manage to play like that from now on to the end of the game, they'll be able to walk away with 1 more point and provide somewhat of an upset for Organized Chaos.
So, moving through into Kids, Doms, and Doms main hall defense. Organized Chaos have been doing pretty well on this so far, but a flawless victory coming out from Arbad on the final attack. This could be the uptick that they definitely need to potentially bring this into a draw. And we did say a little bit about before how this could potentially go into a draw. Like, Arbad have not actually done that bad lately in the season. They did hand Sonics their only draw as well. So maybe, potentially.
Maybe potentially. 6-2 right now in favor of Organized Chaos. Not really too much to speak on because it's only been 7 rounds so far, or 8 rounds so far, but that last round Arbad looked pretty solid, to say the least. They managed to take down the unstoppable performance that was coming out from Organized Chaos, and I think the whole reason why that happened is just because the whole fact that Kali was on Blackbeard and taking down Merc, that just completely shut down any kind of tower of T3 presence, allowed for Arbad to just kind of focus on the T2 and T1 aspects. So being able to just have absolute control of that part of the tower is really well for Arbad.
Going to lie down.
Yeah, it is definitely very good from them indeed. It's gonna be. We'll deploy his Echo Drone, his Yokan.
Changing maps.
You see what he can do with that. Again, we see like this kind of like big tower hold that's been coming through. We've seen a big tower take from both teams. We talked a little bit about it before. We did see Kali get that great entry last time. Hopefully, Fultz does a little bit of a better job.
Fultz does not play careful. It's going to be Carnage all the way on the opposite side of the roof. Fultz was going to be taking a nade, but if Carnage plays this right... Oh no, does he see the head of Fultz?
Oh! Carnage, oh my god, he almost got absolutely domed for that one, getting on the drone a little bit too early there. But no, he won't go down just yet. Looks like he'll try and deploy a Nomad charge right into the back of tower. He'll instantly get destroyed, but Merc picks up an easy insta-kill. Tuffy goes down, and now it's a 5v4. There's also nades off the table. That could be very important.
Yeah, and a really great heads-up play coming up from Merc, and great communication coming out for Organized Chaos as a whole, allowing Merc to rotate on out over by the small tower. This is a really bad position on the rappel right now. Not exactly too sure who it is. I think it's the Blackbeard of Kali, but Merc running out underneath. He'll be taken out by Beastly. Looking a bit bad. Half the round has already been wasted. And Grim's gonna take down Kali with the one tap.
That one tap. We didn't get to see it, but that just sounded devastating.
Oh no. Art's gonna take down Carnage. It's 4v2. This is looking all over for Arbad. Or he's gonna be able to get flashed, moving on in through meeting.
This is looking pretty horrific, I agree, but Euphoria still holding down, shooting through onto the satellite dish window. As Beastly trying to rotate over. That seems a little bit suspicious for his liking, as Euphoria is going to try and rotate around to try and help him out here. And they have managed to meet up, so he's going to actually run all the way up. Surely that Echo Drone just saw him. As Art is holding down, but he sees him. No! Art is going to get taken down by Beastly. How do you let that happen? Did the Echo Drone not see him? I don't understand. But there we go. Beastly finds yet another kill. Fultz is out of it. Now a 2v2 situation. This is definitely clutchable now for Arbad. They start to bring it back. He's going to try and push Z. Oasis is going to rotate all the way up onto the top of white stairs. Euphoria very aware that he is on the white stairs. He's going to call that out to Beastly, who finds yet another kill. Oasis is out of it. It's all down to Gurm. Does still have Echo Drone up. And he's got plenty of time on his side. 15 seconds left to go on the clock. He has to start pushing. Gurmy finds Euphoria. And it's now a 1v1. He knows where he is. Tries to go for the pre-fire, but can't find him just yet. Beastly pushes all the way up. He's got to find the frag. He's got to go for the kill. Pre-fire is coming down from both of the rounds. Beastly! He wins the round. Oh my god. Beastly is insane. He brings it back. He takes him down. And Albad are in this for one more round at least.
Was that an ace coming out from Beastly?
Yeah, it was a Beastly ace.
Oh my god.
What an incredible comeback, but wow, what a throw from Organized Chaos. Just peeking one at a time straight into what Beastly wanted them to do. Beautiful. Beautiful.
I'm in shock and in awe that Organized Chaos just let that happen. Really poor positioning overall coming out from Organized Chaos. Just, it's almost as if they just forgot Beastly was there up until the last two people were alive. And that's heartbreaking for Organized Chaos. There were two people away closing it out and taking a 7-2 victory, but unfortunately they have to play out one more round at the very least. At the very most, have to play out 4 more rounds should our bad come back and tie it.
There's a lot of potential here, honestly. A Beastly could just put them all on his back and just straight in. Kind of reminds me of Tranks, right? Tranks during the CL quals, he like played Hard Breacher and he almost completely brought it back. And they almost won that 5th place game for CL quals. That was a very... You casted that game, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So...
It was, you said it was Silos Guerrillas versus Organized Chaos, right?
No. It was Our Bad versus the Goober Squad in CL quals.
Yeah. Goobers, that was a really weird match to say the least.
Yeah, exactly. But it
was...
shows the potential of a Hard Breacher who can carry. And
yeah,
we definitely see that coming out from Beastly in that last round. So we are going to move through. It is going to be round 10 getting underway. Still match point for Organized Chaos, but definitely potential for Albad to bring this into a draw now.
Yeah. 6-3 scoreline, 3 more rounds for Albad to win out in order to secure a tie. And if they secure a tie, I honestly believe that it would shock the entire Challenger League community, coming down from a 5, or what was it? Was it 6-1? Or was it 6-2?
Yeah, 6-1.
Yeah. To swing back 5 rounds in a row. Unfortunately, that overtime is not in either Pro League or Challenger League. They'll have to settle for a draw, which would be really disheartening considering the fact that they managed to bring it all the way back just to only receive 1 point. But still, you know, it would also prove the fact that Albad is not a team to mess with, that they're not meant to be underestimated. And that last round really proves that Beastly, of all people, is not meant to be underestimated.
Yeah, definitely Beastly being a man to be reckoned with right now, but we're not seeing too much movement coming out from either team just yet as Albad slowly gain control. I do like the Maverick play coming out, however, as they are going to be able to open up the laundry hatch slowly but surely. And it's just getting the open sight lines to see what he can do, but it's going to be Kali losing that good fight, and he's going to get injured because of it. Keeps aggressively coming up as Kanj finally gets open the hatch. It's going to be Beastly who finds the first kill of the round. Coming down and caught a little bit too far out of position.
Eric is, I think he's at 1 HP, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, 1 HP in a dream. That's all that's needed.
But also on top of that, he managed to also bring down Kali. So the Blackbeard was practically one-shot. A Toxic Babe comes out from Oasis. He'll be shut down, but Merc will finally be finished off by Euphoria. 3v5. The first Toxic Babe will come on through. Only 45 seconds left to play now. Oh, Yokai Drone will be situated in the laundry room, spotting out Tuffy. Plant will start to come down. Tuffy will be forced out of position as the second Toxic Babe moves on through.
Oh my god, the Yokai drone just gets shut down. Oh, that is beautiful coming out from Albad. This is definitely very winnable now because there's basically no plant denial coming out. Smoke's finally go down, Nitros go out. Yes, fine, Tuffy! That's the plant denial we needed, but now they've pretty much run out of it. He's going to go into the laundry bin and see, sorry, in the laundry machine, see if he can just plant the defuse. He will try and do it successfully, and Kali will pick up a kill until a waste of the peak comes up from Gurmy, finds Beastly. It's now a 2v3. Gurmy and Fultz to try and clutch it out as Gurmy pushes all the way up. He's got to realize he's probably on the laundry stairs or maybe even playing on the hatch as he goes on to in. Fultz trying to cover him, just trying to peek behind on the laundry stairs, but can't. He's going to take him down. He can't stick the defuse. Gurmy's trying to watch 3 pisses at once. Euphoria! Euphoria, what are you doing? Hello? 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 What? Euphoria, you've done this so many times in the past, right? Okay, let me explain something to you, Chris. Let me take you back.
Okay, take me back.
Invitational quals, right? January. Albad played against like Team Mexican, I think they were called.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't know what their plan was, but first defense round on border, Euphoria's holding down just like a CC hold. And he's just sat there, just watching the angle, and this Ashe sprints all the way up metal stairs and hops in to the rotate. That is literally right in front of Euphoria. And I think I was casting with Jess, and she had a great clip of it, and I had the exact same reaction there. Euphoria is staring at this guy, and he doesn't kill him. So I think Euphoria might want to look into getting glasses.
He actually does wear glasses, so
he might want to look into making
it's a better
two pairs of glasses.
Yeah, I don't understand exactly how that managed to happen, but nonetheless, our bad managed to win out that round and improve their deficit to a 6-4 split. So, depending on how things go out, could potentially see a tie, and it's 2 rounds away from being all tied up. And if I'm Organized Chaos, I need to get my head in the game. We need to start buckling down, otherwise we're going to be walking away from what could have been 3 points to just 1 single point to end the night at 4 points in total.
Albad are doing a really good job of bringing this back and playing well together, and Beastly's just killing people today. But yeah, Albad, sorry, Organized Chaos are just, as you said, this is not the Organized Chaos we're used to seeing. They're all over the place right now. We haven't really seen too much great stuff coming out from them. So, let's move further into round number 11 now. Albad still with plenty of potential to bring this in. Ooh.
Tuffy getting dropped really early. I think it was from Fultz inside a tower. On the rappel is going to be Kali on the north side.
Cover me,
40 seconds off the board. Fultz will be in a really bad position. That's actually be Carnage on rappel. We'll see how this plays out. I think if they manage to get someone on the north and south rappel, they can have some kind of crossfire to kind of cut off Fultz. But on top of that, you also have to be wary of somebody peeking you from the kids' windows as well as the satellite highway window. So Carnage's drone will instantly get shot out from Fultz with Kali all the way outside on the black here. Fultz really needs to be careful about his positioning.
He does need to be careful about his positioning, but he can waste plenty of time up here in tier 3. We still see sort of weird repelling coming out, but Euphoria! What? What an angle from Euphoria all the way down just outside of Big Tower. He's going to finally find Fultz as Kali finds one into Merc, and now all of a sudden it's a 3v5. This is terrible for Organized Chaos. What is happening right now? There's been no trading coming out and just really early frags.
This is, like again, you said, this is not the Organized Chaos that we're used to seeing at all. It's almost like they're just wanting to give rounds to our bad. I honestly can't really speak on what is happening with how Organized Chaos is playing, but they are practically throwing so much right now. Why is Gurmy downstairs inside of dining as Echo? He needs to be the last one alive to deny this plan.
I think it's fine, right? Because he still has control, right? And he has the bearing to open up some vertical play and stuff like that. Like, it's a good place to play. Maybe not exactly where you would want your Echo to be, but no one's really pushed dining before, so I think he's okay. But that's not good. Gonna wipe Cap and at least gonna fight against Euphoria. Now it's a 2v5 situation. Gurmy gonna be playing around here, and again, He's gonna get spotted out. Smokes are gonna come out on the kids' room. Oasis desperately trying to not get pushed here, but he is getting thrown out. Euphoria is down outside of the double window, so we won't be able to peek him. He hasn't been picked up just yet, and the time is not on their side right now. This is definitely very clutchable for OC. So Euphoria is gonna get picked up. And the smokes are going to go out, but he just jumps all the way in. Oh no, Oasis goes down at the wrong time. As Cali is the last, sorry, Gurmy's the last one remaining. He's going to deny the play going down, but he mistimed it. Oh no, Gurmy. That is really not good from him, as he's going to be playing on the bottom of White says he knows that he's there. The nades come out, he does find a kill into Tuffy, but instantly shut out by Carnage. And this is, oh, this is not good.
I can't believe what is happening. I think Gurmy's yokai drone was, it's not due to the fact that he was directly on the planter. It was directly on that planter, but just the distance that it takes for the yokai to spread out that sonic wave, I think it's got a limited range. So despite Gurmy having the heads up play, obviously it didn't work out as we just saw, and we are 1 round away from tying it up at 6-6. Organized Chaos are looking absolutely dismal. And
I told you, I said it from the start. Crazier things have happened in Rainbow Six Comp. This is not impossible for this to end up as a draw. We said it could be as a draw before. It's certainly looking like it's going to go that way. And I honestly think, I mean, maybe we won't know for certain. Obviously, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. That the emotional state is really not going to be good on Organized Chaos right now.
I'm in awe right now at how.
By the way, I just want to give a quick reminder. Organized Chaos is first place in Challenge League right now, and Arbad is 8th place in Challenge League right now in terms of points. Yeah. The fact that this matchup is so close is actually mind-boggling right now. And I think pretty much everyone who's watching this match can agree that OC is throwing really hard right now. And yeah, Albad is yet to win a game. It's and Organized Chaos are undefeated. I mean, how? This is not good at all. I really hope that OC do bring it out.
Eco round. Yeah, this is totally CS. Full round buy from OC. They're gonna be able to pull out all the stops now. And honestly, the way Organized Chaos is playing right now, it's pretty reminiscent to how G2 has been throughout the entire Pro League season. Just this one game, though. Just this one game it's pretty reminiscent to how G2 has been playing. And, you know, you just expect the top team just absolutely crush the bottom team. But the way it's happened, Euphoria is going to get the first pick onto Fultz yet again. And the man count in favor is an advantage for our bad. What is happening with Organized Chaos?
Well, they are disorganized Chaos right now, as Merc could be playing into T3s to see what he can do here, but no kills going out just yet into the former of OC. Merc is actually really lit up right now. He should get pushed out of T3 pretty quickly here, honestly. As we go, nades are going to go out, but doesn't go down just yet. He tries to ADS trick. He does get flashed at the same time, however. They're going to believe there's no ADS in this corner, however. They should go for the pre-fire. They know he's there. He does manage to take out Carnage, however. And that is a Maverick down. That is a really, really good pick. I don't know whether Maverick was the one who's pushing that. That is just not good coordination whatsoever. As Albad have now managed to put themselves down into a 4-4. And they've not managed to eliminate Merc yet. We're halfway into the round. Merc is still alive in T3. This is great control. This big tower take has not gone very well for Albad whatsoever.
Yeah, but so far right now, Organized Chaos has managed to burn out almost 2 minutes with only one person dying on each side of the ball. Minute 10 left to play out now. Art located inside of meeting with Merc finally being finished off by Tuffy in T3. Trying to rotate on through. Looking pretty okay now for our bad, but with 55 seconds left to play, you still have Art, or Art was playing meeting, but he's rotated on through now to kind of help out the push. 49 seconds left to play out. It all comes down to this. Does Organized Chaos win? Or will Arbad walk away and completely shock all of Challenger League? Complete the comeback.
It's definitely potential, as Gurmy is going to be playing with his Echo Drone just above the B site here, and Nitros are getting ready from Smokes are going to go out from Oasis. 30 seconds left to go on the clock. This is really not looking good at all. The drones are going to be coming out from Arbad, and they do have that man advantage to play off as well. Oh, Kali! He's going to shut down R before he can really do much tonight. Kali gets another kill! Oh no! It's all down to Oasis. This is a 1v4 situation. He goes down! Tuffy finishes it off, and they get the draw. Are you kidding me right now? What a comeback from Arbad!
Cannot make this up. Our bad just completed a 1-6 comeback to bring it back 6-6 against the best team in all of North American Challenge League of Organized Chaos. That is absolutely insane. I cannot believe what our eyes have just seen. Absolutely insane comeback coming out from our bad. I have got to be questioning what's happening right now in Organized Chaos's minds.
That is actually wild how that just went down. I'm lost for words. I just don't understand how that just happened. Organized Chaos just let them run away with it. I've never seen a team throw so hard.
That is...
It was 6-1.
It was 6-1. They let them come back 5 rounds, Sternab. 5 rounds!
Oh my god.
Oh, that is... Well,
so
we've
unfortunately,
probably
because it's a draw, we won't have an interview. So that's unlucky. I honestly don't think that Fultz would even want to do an interview after that.
I don't think
I
so.
wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
So yeah, we're just gonna end things off for today. I don't think there's really any words to explain what would just happen there, but yeah, wow. I'm definitely gonna watch that one back because I really don't understand what just happened there. But yeah. Thank you for everyone who did tune in today for some absolutely incredible matches we've had today. That's an insane way to end the day today. Thank you again, Chris, for coming out and helping me with the cast here today. And do enjoy your company. And of course, Blonde Bond, our beautiful producer, and Handsome, who's been, of course, observing for us today. We'll be back next Friday with more Challenger League action here in North America. But until then, goodbye and good night. And yeah, don't forget as well, Stokes TV is also broadcasting Challenger League next Friday. And here as well on Monday will be European Challenger League. So if you want to tune into that, of course it is pretty late, so I'm going to guess most of the people here are NA viewers, but European Challenger League is good too. But that'll be all from me and Chris for tonight. Goodbye and good night.
Have a good night, guys.